you eating lizards? Oh, I thought he was gonna pull a weapon on me. Why are you eating so many salamanders? Specifically how many will you eat? You're not even swallowing! You're just filling your mouth! Okay. So, yay. That's over 13 hours and compared to the 48 I was about awake for. The rite of turnabout. Oh right! I'm about to be forced into a civil war, aren't I?
Wakey wakey 201. Got some more questions.
Back?
Sound the alarm! Prisoner 201's escaped!
Well, you know, with Dad's back on the streets, things will be on the up and up for us.
Keep your voice down. You want that rebel hunter to find us or something?
Come on, we're small fries compared to... Huh?
Hi! Who are you? Ghost of the night? Spirit away wannabe? What the frick is that? What was that? That woke me up. What the frick? Okay, and yeah, okay. Okay. May 9th, 3:30 p.m. Temple. Yay, the Jade Palace. Another fine day in the Kingdom of Kurin. Oh. Can't believe it's been 2 weeks already, but this is really starting to grow on me. Still. Pink on fire. I know why he's here. He got fired and chased out of the country. Sure was a rough start. Is Payne gonna still be my prosecutor? Or am I gonna have someone else bother me? Now, do what I came here to do. See Maya. No! No! I thought we came here for sightseeing. Why do I? No! Her long aesthetic training is finally coming to an end. No! But before it does, she said something about one last rite she has to perform today. No. No. No! Mr. Wright? Oh, I was hoping it was you. Hi. I'm not ready. Paprika! Hey, Ahlbi. Paprika. Oh! You've mastered the traditional greeting of Kurin! I don't know about that. I guess all that practicing is paying off. Have you gotten used to life at the temple? Why am I living at the temple? Am I now the Dragon Warrior? I'm grateful they're letting me stay here, but the morning started off a little too early for me. Yes, well, morning prayers do begin at dawn. After all, you can never pray too much. Daily devotion is very important here in Kurin. Hats off to you guys. I don't know how you do it. Today's a special day, full of even more prayer than usual. But there's nothing better in this world than being able to pray to our heart's content. I can think of a few things I'd rather do. So, what makes today so special anyway? You mean you don't know? Today's the purification rite. It's only performed once a year. That's what Maya must have been talking about on the phone yesterday. Please tell me she dies. Will she finally die? Wonder what her role is in it is. So, what exactly is Maya going to be doing for this purification rite? Probably kill somebody? Or die? What? Didn't she tell you? She's playing the role of Lady Hira. It's only the most important part of the entire rite. It's unprecedented to have a foreigner play such a key role. Wow, That's really something.
It really is. Helping out such an amazing person has been the greatest honor of this humble tour guide's life.
So, who's this Lady Kira you mentioned?
Allow me to explain. Once upon a time, hundreds upon hundreds of years ago, there lived a female warrior who fought valiantly.
Let me stop you right there.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just... I get the feeling I'm in for a really long story.
Yeah, I'd say it normally takes around 2 hours to tell. 2 hours? 2 hours? What? What do you mean 2 hours?
Oh, dodged a bullet there. Is it just because of you?
Oh, right! You're supposed to finally see Miss Mia today. No!
Please, shove me in this pool and drown me before I have to see her. Please!
Story can wait then. In the meantime, you can read up on the rite with this.
In the English guidebook? Where'd you dig this up from?
I found it just lying there in the temple library. I figured no one's using it, so I borrowed it.
Hey, this book belongs to Maya. See, here's her name on the back. Guess there's no harm in keeping this for a while then. No, we're getting closer and closer to see the most abominable person ever. No, please, I don't want to. I'm about to cry. I don't want to see her. Can I go on with the rest of my life without ever have to see her face again? Why do I have to go see her? The kind of curing these rites ran by for tours. I don't want to do this. I don't want to see her. Can I just skip? Can I skip everything?
Miss Maya should already be at the site where the rite is to take place. Let's go to the Plaza of Devotion.
I wonder if Maya's matured any since I last saw her. No, she, that kind of woman will never mature. She's gonna beg you for burgers as soon as you see her.
It's on a mountaintop, so it might get a little cold though.
I think I can handle it.
No, please! I don't want to! Take me anywhere else! Let me leave anywhere! No! Let me leave the country! I don't want to be here!
I'd offer a prayer now and then since they're letting me stay here. Let's see. May there be a slightly softer futon tonight. And may tomorrow's breakfast be a little bigger.
Wow! I'm impressed by your prayerful heart. Prayer's at the heart of Curanism, after all. May the Holy Mother's blessings be upon you!
Oh, thanks. I feel kind of bad. Selfish things. I don't want to go. I'm stalling. I don't want to go. No! This is a really gorgeous spring.
You have an excellent eye for beauty, sir! This is the guiding? This is the guiding waters! The centerpiece of our temple tour! It's a sacred pathway for people's matimas, so don't ever wade into it!
Why? What happened if I did?
I don't think we should even be talking about this. Just don't go in it, okay?
What's the worst that could happen? Possessed? But we're okay for now, right? Stay out of the water? Be possessed by the wandering spirits as they're on their way to Twilight Realm. Where are those buildings over there?
Those are training halls. Monks continuously undergo rigorous training there, day in and day out. You could try it out for a day if you'd like. They do really interesting stuff, like meditating while standing on their heads.
How does that work? That's really okay, Ahlbi. Thanks. I don't need to go standing on my head for prayer. Thank you very much. Nothing else? Okay. Ahlbi! Full moon staging area. High priest. Purification rite is a 3-part ceremony held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Pony Pony. Pony Pony? Begins with the transformation rite. The high priest with scripture, while the priestess dons the robes of Lady Kira, which have been purified with incense. Next is the rite of water, in which the priestess entered the spring dressed as Lady Kira, and the high priest purifies both Lady Kira and her dagger. Ceremony ends with the rite of fire, in which the priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul. Oh no! The two then devote themselves to prayer until the rite comes to a close 2 days later at noontime. Basically, the whole thing's a fancy way for Lady Kira to take a bath once a year. Must be nice for her, haha. Who? Okay, no. I had to. No, Maya! You idiot! Again? Again? Oh no! I already know what's gonna happen! I just ripped this! No! Dagger! Wait, and then Maya! What the I'm gonna have to defend Maya again! Dang it! Dang it! No! I don't want to help that selfish brat! No! I already know what's gonna happen! Because of that cutscene earlier with the two guys being attacked by the weird Spirit Away ghost! No! No! So that's Kira's robe! That Spirit Away ghost was Kira! And the dagger that— No! Freaking— I know what's gonna happen! Gosh dang it, Maya! Why are you a trouble magnet? Ah! Maya! No! No! I don't— No! No, 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 no! No! Here, look at my badge! Let's stall for time. Wow! What a beautiful badge! It's the attorney's badge we use in my country. It kind of looks like a sunflower to me. Heard that before? Yep, and I'm pretty sure there's even a reason for it. Please, do explain, Mr. Wright! Maybe next time. No need asked me to explain. No, please explain. I don't want to go defending Maya. Is this some sort of new tourist souvenir? Sorry, but no. Oh. Sorry to be such a disappointment. No! No! I don't want to! I'm gonna— No! Again! This is like the third, fourth time, Maya! What the frick? I haven't seen you in like, what, 9 years now? And the first thing we do is you have to go to murder trial again, don't you? Frick! Should have known. It hasn't happened yet. I know it hasn't happened yet, but all the clues, the cutscene, and the stuff in the book tells me Maya is— and the fact that Maya is gonna be frickin' the Kira person. No, not again, Maya! I don't want to go. Let me stay in Temple. We gotta do it. Plaza of Devotion. Here we go. Why? I have one girl. These are all copy-paste of the same person, just color different. It also looks like one of their legs is flat leg. May 9th, Plaza of Devotion. Why are all of you praying to a gate? It's so cold. The air itself is made of ice. But look at all these people. Well, this is the day we came to offer prayers to Lady Kira, the protector of our land. Wait a second. Get out of the way. I think I saw something. It's amazing to see how devoted everyone is. You're covering what I just noticed. Devoted. Right. But couldn't they just as easily do all this praying someplace warmer? This too is a part of our religious training. It helps us build strength with spirit and willpower. Further up, at the end of those stairs, is the inner sanctum. Egg? Wait a sec! There's an airbender monk here! Yeah! That's definitely an airbender monk! Nomad, really? But the dread, man! There's so much dread! I see. Everyone I've met so far seems deeply religious. Including Aang right there. The only difference is the purple sash. Everything else is the same. You are definitely a freaking airbender acolyte, aren't you? It doesn't help you're in a mountain. Of course we are. After all, Kirin is also known as the land of prayer. It's said that we Kirinese spend an average of 15 hours a day in prayer. What? 15? From the moment we wake to the moment we fall asleep, our hearts are always in prayer. You see all the square flags around here? They're known as prayer flags. And somebody just hung out their laundry. Oh, I see it. They contain the prayers of our people. Oh, now I feel insensitive by saying it was laundry. Oh, he's talking about these colorful strips of cloth. There's something written on each one. Such piety is the glory of our people, and I'm afraid that story's going to have to wait for another time, Ahlbi. Maya should be here any minute now. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't wait to see Miss Maya again. Gonna be arrested. Pardon me, oh noble traveler. No! I gave you a nice voice. Frick you! I know it's you!
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
Go away. I hate you. I'm getting goosebumps.
Who might you be?
Someone we've hated forever now.
Maya?
Away. Miss Maya! Paprika! Paprika, Ahlbi. And you, Mr. Wright. May the Holy Mother guide you on your journey. Oh, thanks? No thanks. No thanks! Please, go to the Twilight Realm yourself. You'll be happy there, right? You look so weird. Long time no see, Nick. I knew it. Frick. It's the same stupid look! Well, did I surprise you with my act? Yeah, you can say that again. Now, jump off the cliff, please. No, I hate you. Why? This is me. I know who it is. It's the dreaded nightmare from freaking 2 games ago. She's a spirit medium from Kirin Village back home. I know that. She's also my assistant for quite some time. Yeah, I know. That was many years ago, and I hope that she was dead. But she's not. My hopes and dreams have been crushed with her mere presence. Ah! Her ability to channel spirits saved me more times than I can count. No, it didn't save you. It got you in more trouble. What are you talking about saving? It got you in more trouble having to deal with her than anything else. I sure miss those days. I don't. And each time I wish you died. I was happy you weren't in this game. But you're here. I hate you. Go away. Go jump off the dang cliff. Jump off the mountain, please. Leave me alone. No. It was tons of fun being the real boss of writing co-offices. Frick you. Frick you. It was misery from the day I saved you, and I hate you for it, and I wish I didn't do it. Also, you look bald. Even with hair, you look very bald. Why do you look bald? It suits you. Being bald suits you, but frick you still. Frick you times infinity. Frick, go away. I hate you. Just go away. I'm gonna have to save you again. Frick you. Frick you. Frick you. Frickin'. Now she's here, trained to be a leader of Kirin Village and the master of her craft. Apparently, to become the master of the Kirin channeling technique, you have to train here in Kirin. And this is where the technique originated.
You? Frick you? I sound like a Poist nun when you saw me just now?
Poyas? Is that what you're saying?
Too bad that's about all I learned from all the training I did.
Of course! Of course! So nobody would bat an eye if I punted her off the ledge, right? All of you are busy meditating, right? Papaya, hi! I am debating murder of my own before she is accused of one. I know what's gonna happen. I put the clues together. Maya, go away, please! You haven't changed a bit, Maya. No, she hasn't. And I wish death upon her.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Means I hate you. Please go away, you bald freak. You look a little more mature on the outside, but inside she's old Maya. More mature and looks bald even with hair. I don't know how it happened, but you look bald. I don't know how. I'm actually kind of glad for that. No, I wish she was dead.
I am glad. I would be glad if she impaled herself on one of the many spikes around here.
I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, whenever I look at her, I think she's just bald. Please go away. Please go away. Aang! Aang! Avatar Nomad! Wow. That one's moving muscle.
Those people will stay in that position and pray for 2 days straight, Mr. Wright.
2 days straight?
Glad I'm not them. And I get to be Lady Kira.
Maya, don't be rude. If all these people kick her off the edge, I'm happy.
You just hang in there, Nick. It's only 2 days after all.
I don't recall signing up for this part of the tour.
You know what they say, when in Rome.
Now I understand the saying, there's no place like home. Can I go home? Can I abandon you? In jail? Please? I hate you. Please? Magnificent gate. You can tell at least it's someplace sacred like the inner sanctum.
Go away. Sadly, only holy people are allowed through there.
Oh, I guess you're never allowed there, huh?
And here I am, hoping to show you just how amazing I've become during the rite today. All that spiritual power I built up during my training is going to rush out like a raging river.
Yeah. Just try not to overdo it, okay? Can I kick her off the ledge, please? No, everyone has their heads down. No one will know it's me. Can I just punt her off? I can probably buy the kids silence. Please. Please. Why does it look like one of the prayers are missing? Please, can I just punt you over the edge? I hate you. Please go away. Ahlbi sent these are called prayer flags. Prayers written on them are carried by the wind. Now, if I were to pray for something, it would be for me to not get dragged into any more trouble than I already have been. And my prayer would be that Maya drops dead. But we can't have what we want now, can we? I so wish she would be dead. I so wish she wouldn't bother me again. That she was gone forever, and then of course I go to the place she's at. Hi. Frick you. I hate you.
I heard what happened, Nick. You ended up in court almost as soon as you got off the plane, huh?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story.
I was the accused! But you should have seen Mr. Wright in action. He was amazing! That was another one of your famous seat of your pants come from behind wins, huh? Well, I was almost found guilty any number of times.
Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour. So sue me. Can't get an attorney for it.
Haven't changed a bit either, Nick.
Ouch. It definitely stings more when it's coming from her. So I guess you finished the bulk of training needed to become the master, right?
Oh, you mean the special meditation course for increasing spiritual power? Yep. I've completed the full 2 years.
Not long enough.
I can finally go home once I perform the purification rite today.
Actually, I was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of their sacred rites.
Well, the high priest's wife usually conducts it each year. But with her baby on the way, it's just more than she can handle. So the high priest practically begged me to stand him for her this year.
Or did you force yourself into it? Did you badger and hound until you finally got what you wanted, like usual? Well, you may not know all their customs, but if you're training, I'm sure you'll do great.
You bet! Just you watch, Nick. I'm going to be the best Lady Kira guardian deity ever!
I'd better throw in a few prayers for things to not end up in a flaming disaster then. Not gonna be enough, she's gonna be accused of murder again. Frick, why am I here? Why do I have to see you? I hate you. I'm about to cry because I hate you that much. I hate you so much. Guardian deity. So about the guardian deity you'll be portraying today. What exactly are we talking about here?
Well, first of all, Lady Kira isn't really a deity in the way we think of them back home.
By that. Oh. It is the spirit away thing!
She's a real person who fought to establish the kingdom of Kirin a long, long time ago.
Wow, so she actually existed.
And now the kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity. I believe she appears to protect the kingdom whenever it's in danger. Cloaked in a sacred robe, she's a champion of justice who defeats the kingdom's enemies.
That sounds like something you'd be into.
I know, right? Who would want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger?
Right. Whatever floats your boat. Still, Kira must really be a popular deity if all these people are here for her.
Yep, but there's more to it than just her popularity this year.
There's more? This year was Rite's popularity. So why is this rite attracting such a large crowd this year?
Because there's been actual sightings. You know, of the real deal. Allow me to explain! A mysterious figure clad in Lady Kira's robes appeared, just like in the legends. She began capturing members of the Defiant Dragons right and left.
You're kidding, right?
They say it's only a matter of time until she gets their leader, the revolutionary Daruk, too.
So Lady Kira's a rebel hunter now, huh? A bit hard to swallow, though. I mean, if they are trying to disrupt the peace. Doubt the actions of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life.
I didn't believe it at first either. There's a real picture of her.
What? This doesn't make sense. Wait. Why is she... Okay, why is the teapot blurry but nothing else? That doesn't make any sense to me.
But there's a real picture of her in front on the front page of today's newspaper. Signs of her go back about 2 years. But this is the first actual picture of her to ever be taken.
People think you're her, don't they? Considering you came here literally 2 years ago. They think you're her, huh? Can't believe someone was able to actually capture her on film. But couldn't this just be one of Lady Kira? Be some Lady Kira fan? You know, like you, yeah?
You mean like a cosplayer? Those rebels are no joke, Nick. They're trained in hand-to-hand combat and stuff. You think some regular cosplayer can take on people like that dressed in a costume alone? That's why she has to be the real deal. Gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed the sacred robe or something.
I am having theories come up in my head, but I still hate you. You're possessing a piece of clothing. Get back on those action superhero shows, Maya. What I think has been happening, I'm not sure, but during her spiritual training, they might have been making her subconsciously, be possessed by much of a coincidence for that lady to be showing up at the same time Maya's been here for the same duration. Then the priest's wife wanting her to be Akira? Doesn't make any sense unless... I've been complaining for about 30 minutes. I am still complaining and I still will. I hate her and I want to punt her off the ledge, and she looks bald. I don't know how, but she looks bald even with hair. But I also figured out one other thing. One other thing I figured out. She's going to be accused of murder or something, because considering... Oh, there's gonna be something that's going on. Transformation, right? Gosh! Hey, am I gonna have to save you from being a permanent vessel for an old deity? Am I gonna have to save you from being a vessel? Frick you. Oh, I hate you so much. Okay. Yeah, you do. Maybe... Hey! What's that supposed to mean? Means I hate you, and you're a child. And stop doing that face, I hate it. I hate you. I hate everything about you. Your face, your body, your clothes, everything. I hate it. The only thing... No, there's nothing. There's nothing about you I'm okay with. Nothing ever. You're just jealous that I'm still young at heart. No, I just hate you. I've got a real office to run now, so I've got to keep it real, right? Don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me. You really lost your edge since I last saw you. Those spikes of yours have grown really dull. There's even one that's drooping. Will you leave my hair out of this? Anyway, I swear that Lady Kira people have been spotting is the real deal. Besides, it's just so much more fun to believe it's true, you know? Can't believe you really buy all that. Although, I wonder who's under that robe. It's probably her. They're probably doing something to where she's being possessed by an old ancient warrior. And making her wear the robe and go out and get all the freaking illusionaries, isn't it? That's what's going on, isn't it? Considering she's a spirit medium that can be possessed, and her entire structure can change. May 19th... 19th? May 9th newspaper added to the court record. It's May 9th? But Mr. Wright! She's the talk of the town! She even gave me this great new food idea! It's gonna be like a soul bun, but based on Lady Kira. I'm calling it the Kira bun! Talk about a Kira business strategy. Come on, Maya. Just admit it's you running around dressed as Lady Kira already. It is, isn't it? I guess the jig is up. What? Is it really true, Miss Mia? Indeed. It is I, Lady Kira! You're playing into it. After hundreds of years, I returned to this lovely young lady's body. You don't know the definition of lovely. You do not understand the definition of lovely if you're calling this person lovely. I hate her so... You don't understand how annoying she is and how much a drain she is on my very existence. Go to the Twilight Realm. What? You made him fall with the puppy. Only a minion of the Defiant Dragons can see through my disguise. Now, feel my wrath, foul lawyer. Hiya! How? Mr. Wright. Just kidding. I knew it. I knew you were. Can you please just go to the Twilight Realm already? I hate you so much. Just go. Leave already. I mean, come on. I may be dressing up as Lady Kira for the rite today, but there's no way I could ever be up one of those rebel types. I don't know. Was a pretty solid left hook she just threw. Did you actually punch me in the face? What's up with you and physically abusing me? I call abuse? Officer! Please, this is oh, I'm a lawyer. Lawyer abuse is allowed, right? Still, abuse?
Oh! You were just trying to be funny! You really had me going for a second.
I don't remember the exact moment. I might be able to find it. I have saved all the VODs, but it will take me a minute. I don't remember the exact moment. I think I started hating her around the third one, maybe? I think it was a gradual hate until I became this full-blown ah. No one can be that naive, right? Well, I hope you enjoy playing superhero at the rite today.
Oh, when you put it that way, I'm even more hyped about it now than I was already.
Can you just die already? What? What? Someone bringing a food cart up? What was that?
Oh, I hear the sound of the High Priest's footsteps.
That's footsteps?
I better get going.
Footsteps! Footsteps?
During the rite, he wears these really big bells on his ankles. That way, I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? Well, see you later.
I doubt they're actually meant to be a stop slacking warning system for you, Maya.
Maya is always so bright and cheerful.
And always so full of frickin'... Yeah, I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. And that I am still within my right of killing her. As in, at all. Her training's been all for naught. Not. Right now, I'm trying to remember when.
Ah! It's Acolyte Zealot!
Zealot? Acolyte Zealot? What? Oh! Aang?
Look! He's the one praying in the red and saffron robe! The disciple of the High Priest, Abbot Inmi.
Abbot Inmi?
And lives and trains at his house. See how he prays in the cold without moving a muscle?
Yeah, I could never do that. Wait, so Aang is...
Ah! It's Abbot Inmi! Inmi! The purification rite is about to begin!
It is? That's the sacred robe Maya will be wearing during the rite. Looks almost exactly like the like what that figure in the newspaper photo was wearing. Huh. Whoever it is must have worked really hard to copy it, or actually use the real one. Kira returns to battle rebels. Lady Kira-like figure that appeared 2 years ago remains a mystery. Some town elders see her as Lady Kira in the flesh, fueling the enthusiasm of today's purification rite. Today's purification rite, with thick white ice. Rite can now go on as planned, and give thanks for the blessing of the Holy Mother and Lady Kira. Paprika. Escape prisoner alert. Police are asking the kingdom's subjects to be on the lookout for a male insurgent who was in the Royal Penitentiary number 4 yesterday. Oh, you didn't explain who that was or give us any words?
Please, sir! It's not a good idea to stare like that. You could be struck blind!
Maybe a few more seconds. I mean, this is something you see every day. Oh, bells on the High Priest's ankles. A lot bigger than I thought they'd be.
It's right! It's time to enter the prayer pose like everyone else!
What?
Those who don't will suffer the wrath of the Holy Mother!
I don't practice the faith and you're making me... Okay. Okay, let's see. First I kneel down and cross my ankles, and I bow forward. Ouch! Great, now all I can see is the ground. Back is killing me. I really should have trained for this, sir. Wait a sec. How long are we supposed to stay like this, Ahlbi? The rite requires that we stay like this until the day after tomorrow. 2 whole days! I don't feel so good. I feel so... Is that my back? Was that my back? Wait! Mr. Wright! Are you okay, sir? Somebody! Help! Is that my back? Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright! Please, you have to get up! Hey. My aching... Ahlbi! Where are we? The High Priest's house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion. I guess I passed out from that back pain. Carried me all the way here. Something terrible's happened! Maya, she's... Just follow me to the Plaza of Devotion! Must have happened while I was passed out. Wait a second, is that a seat? Oh, she... Okay, I knew she was gonna be arrested, but look at that seat! Is that made of nails? What the frick? I thought it was a really big hairbrush until I just noticed that's a friggin' seat! Why? I guess it did. Yeah, we did break our back when we fell into a roaring river, but we finally broke it while trying to pray. But look at that seat! Freaking impale your butt with that. Maya, she's been arrested! Yeah, I kind of figured. I knew it was gonna happen. Of course she did. What? Yay! Can we go now? Can I leave the country? I'm not defending her. No. 8:10. 8 a.m. Plaza of Devotion. Did I pass out for a full day? You're still here. Maya. Just take it easy, alright? But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong. You can talk all you want back at the station. Let me go! Maya. Nick, I didn't kill him! Kill who? One of these people? I swear I didn't! The priest? Quiet, you. Come along peacefully or suffer the consequences. Wait a second. What on earth is going on? Don't know who you are. Don't get out of my way. Hey, back off, officer! Oh, Emma! Emma? How did you get here? Emma! Emma! How you get here? Emma? Emma Sky? What's she doing here, Aid? How did you get here? I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright, but we're placing Mia under arrest. Alright, take her down to the station, but with respect. Got it? Emma, how? Yes, ma'am. Nick! Bye, Maya. Hope to never see you again. Hi, Emma. So, what are you doing in Curane, Emma? It's a long story. Anyway, what are you doing in Curane, Mr. Wright? Same here. It's a long story. You can get caught up later. It's not that long. It's not that long of a story. I came here to be a tourist. That's it. Right now. I need to know what happened. No, I don't. Please don't tell me. Yes, well, her arrest for the murder of the High Priest. Kinda figured she would. I knew she was gonna be convicted of murder again. And of course, it's someone so high up as the High Priest. Of course, of course. If she gets the death penalty, can I just let her die? Please, I'm not gonna defend her. Yeah, that's true. Wait, High Priest was murdered? What number does this make this for Mia being accused of murder? Like 5, 6, 7? I'm not sure. I've lost count. It's definitely a lot more than should be. Hi. How you doing, Emma? Lovely day, isn't it? Up here on the mountaintop with all these people praying. Don't look so down. We finally got one annoying nuisance out of our life. And that's gonna be it. I'm not going to defend her no matter how much anyone begs me to. What happened, Emma? Please, tell me everything you can. Well, basically, it was a murder during the rite as it was being performed last night. The victim is trust in me. Of course, it's trust in me. Trust in me. High priest who was presiding over the rite. Wait, hold on. Last night? You mean to tell me an entire day's passed since the purification rite? That's right, sir. Passed out for a whole day from your back pain. Never knew my back's like a ticking time bomb. I better take better care of it. Of course. Now I think about my own health and safety. Murder took place at the inner sanctum where the rite was being held. Inner sanctum? Oh, I'm gonna have to climb up those stairs, aren't I? Look, a giant bird. The place where the spirit of Lady Curin is enshrined. It's through that gate over there and up at the top of the mountain stairs just beyond. Oh, so that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction. Abbott and me and Miss Mia went up to the inner sanctum to begin the rite. Just after they finished the prayer, you fainted in the middle of. So, who do you think killed the high priest? Fortunately, Mia is our sole suspect right now. During the rite, the inner sanctum was off limits to the general public. So then, only the high priest and Mia could have been there when the murder occurred? Right. Plus, the inner sanctum is on the side of the very steep mountain. The only way up there is the stairway and starts here at the Plaza of Devotion. That's why she's been arrested. Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza the high priest was dead. She made the police statement to that effect. So she was the first one to discover the body. Well, that definitely doesn't help. It makes it even less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene. That's right, sir. Are you going to defend Miss Maya? No. No! No! Phoenix, don't do this to me! No, not again! Please! I want her to die and suffer alone. Why do I have to save her? Freaking... Oh my gosh, it's almost been 10 times already! This is more... Ah! Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone. Yeah! I don't believe it either! She's been framed! It was sarcasm, Ahlbi. But this is really something else, huh, Miss Wright? I mean, who'd have thought you'd have to take on the horrible court again? Why am I here? Suffer. And I'm also gonna have to deal with this brat. Tell me about it. I never thought I'd have to go through another trial. Where the divination seance determines all and defense lawyers are unwelcome. Hi, Emma. How are you? So, what brings you here, Emma? Back in the US, I was working on a case with an international prosecutor from Curain. He told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. Can't believe I fell for it.
I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time.
Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far.
Well, he said he takes on cases from around the world. Maybe next time he'll have one in a major city somewhere.
Sounds like this prosecutor has taken a liking to you, Emma. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas.
Wonder. Calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. Hard to tell what he's really thinking.
He is here! Oh, he's gonna be the prosecutor I'm gonna be dealing with again, of course! This international prosecutor. He the one who handled Truce's case?
Yes, he is!
I take it he'll be the prosecutor on this one, too.
Yes, Prosecutor Samadi's already been assigned. Prosecutor Samadi! Polka!
Know him, Ahlbi?
Of course! Everyone in Kirin does! He's a highly revered individual, both as a prosecutor and a monk! You go up against Prosecutor Samadi, incur the Holy Mother's wrath.
It's my job to, as a lawyer.
Oh, right! Sorry.
Just great. A prosecutor who's also a revered monk in a deeply religious country. This trial is shaping up to be even more uniquely Kirinese than the last one.
Not sure I should be saying this, but he's a formidable opponent.
Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time, so I better give it everything I've got. It only took a day. Only a day. Even with Black Willow, it was 3 days. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. Treat lawyers like criminals here.
I think of it. Prosecutor Samadi mentioned something to that effect. Not sure how much I can help. I'll do what I can.
Really? Are you sure you weren't going to get in trouble for helping the enemy?
It did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Trucy in that last trial. Let's just say I'll help where I can.
Thanks. But don't go getting yourself in trouble on my account, okay? Prosecutor Samadi sounds pretty strict.
So, first things first. Let's start with this. Hot off the press, it's the High Priest autopsy report.
Rust system. Cause of death was blood loss from a wound by a bleed weapon.
Victim bled to death from a deep stab wound in the abdomen.
From a death May 10th, 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Cause of death, blood loss from a deep wound caused by a bleed weapon. The wound appears to have been inflicted by the Warbad dagger? Warbad dagger. Used in the right. Warbad. The war is bad. Wait, really? So glad they didn't do that.
Murder weapon is believed to be Lady Kira's warband dagger. It's used during the rite, however, the dagger was yet to be found.
Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think Maya mentioned something about a dagger.
I wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger.
Right. Whoever floats your boat. And isn't that rebel hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with a dagger? Of course, hers must be a replica, right? It'd be okay for me to go take a look at the crime scene, Emma? Police have already wrapped up their investigation. The location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sure. Emma, please! I'm begging you! Like the police, I need access if I'm to mount a viable defense.
Alright then. Leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Samadi and the police later. Thanks, Emma. You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step.
Wait, you're not coming with me?
Oh, no. I'm not climbing up there again. No way.
Is it really that bad? Wonder if my back can handle it.
You got to go to the inner sanctum? You get to go to the inner sanctum? Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. Wright.
Why don't you join me, Ahlbi?
That's crazy talk, sir. If a commoner like myself were to set foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity.
Because their sanctum is off limits for you, huh? Oh well, guess I'll just have to face this all by my lonesome. By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home?
The customs of this rite require that they not move from the spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police milling about. Some of them are even off-duty cops.
Wow, this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh?
Oh, dang it! Didn't mean to do that! No, Emma, I know what happened!
I meant to back up and I pressed space instead. Now we're stuck.
Okay.
How have you not moved? Wow, even with the murder, all these people are still here praying.
They're so into it, he wouldn't notice anything you did to them.
You mean like, taking their fingerprints?
Huh? Oh, who would ever do something like that?
Emma, you didn't. You took their fingerprints while they were here praying? They're just praying on the ground. Probably like some of them asleep and their arm just unprints. And an ink good lifts the hand and puts down the different fingerprints, then she tucks their hand back. Oh, I didn't even read that. Dang it, I got distracted thinking about you taking someone's fingerprints while they were in that position. That's a befitting gate for the path of to the inner sanctum.
Apparently considered a sacred object to the people of Kirin. I wasn't even allowed to dust it for prints.
Even applying a little fingerprint dust to it would be sacrilegious, huh?
Guess so. But I applied some luminol on it instead when no one was looking.
Sounds like an invitation for the Holy Mother to strike you down later, Emma. Did you get anything from that at least, or was it nothing? Acolyte Zealot, really in the zone.
Oh, you mean that monk who's been living at the victim's home? Yeah, he hasn't moved a muscle, even though his teacher has been murdered.
Guess he's so deep in prayer, he's not aware of what's going on around him.
Congrats on your return to the legal world. I wanted to congratulate you sooner. Never had the chance.
Thanks, Emma. Congratulations to you too on becoming a forensic investigator.
Thanks. Oh, I know. Let's celebrate by dusting your attorney's badge for fingerprints. Or how about we do a luminol test on it?
I think I'll pass on both, but thanks.
It's been ages since you've presented evidence to me.
Remember when we worked that one case together? I do recall a thin layer of fingerprint powder on every piece of evidence then.
Well, I guess they get that way from time to time now, too.
As enthusiastic as ever, huh, Emma?
The victim's name was Trust in Me. He bled to death from a stab wound in the abdomen.
The killer?
At the moment, our only suspect is the person who was with the victim at the time.
In other words, Maya. Okay, that's all I have for you. To the inner sanctum! May 10th, Inner Sanctum. It's cold up here. That covered in... What are you doing up here, lady? And is that covered in blood? It's really high up and really cold. What did I do to deserve this? At least I made it. Better get started while I can still feel my fingers. What are you doing up here? Who's that? It kind of looks like... ominous. Very, very ominous. About now? No? Excuse me? Hi, Brat.
It's you. Even know where you are? Barbed head.
Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, your benevolence?
I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. But what are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Curanism. Unscrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here.
I'm not unscrupulous. Scrupulous?
Quiet. You dared to find fault in my insights at every turn the other day.
You still sore about that trial?
Why do you keep looking away?
I was thinking about investigating the crime scene.
Well, you can do so later. You are speaking with me right now.
As you wish, Princess. Guess the investigation will have to wait until she's done talking to me. Investigating the incident. As you know, your benevolence, your brightness, murder has occurred and I need to investigate.
But we know the killer is one of your own.
In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Plus, she's a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. But can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened?
All practitioners from overseas are big, phony balonies.
Phony balonies?
And her wish to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige.
It seems like nothing I say will convince her otherwise thanks to that last trial. Goldam and Trilogy really did a number on her impression of foreigners. Defense. As the defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene. I need to do it now. I've even been authorized by the police, so...
What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our sacred Hall of Justice once more?
No! I simply want to defend my client.
Which means you have come to forge evidence, then. I knew all lawyers were criminals. I must now redouble my vigilance.
Ouch, that's unfair. I tell you to demonize a whole group of people anyway.
My mother and father. Do you have an issue with that? With their parental guidance?
No! I would never dare criticize the royal couple. I still can't imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred.
Oh. I just had the most wonderful idea, Barbed Head.
Why do I have a bad feeling about that glint in her eye? Are you gonna hang out with me? Most wonderful idea? So, what's the most wonderful idea of yours?
If you are to investigate this murder, then I shall oversee your every move, so as to prevent any misdeeds, naturally.
What? You want to follow me around the entire time? I'm totally fine with this, as long as it's not Maya.
Of course. Not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections. Understood?
She can't do this to me. What was that, barbed head? Oh, no. It's nothing, your brightness. Very well, then. Let us get this investigation over with. We mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary. But please don't rush me. It is not without reason I insist on a speedy investigation, barbed head. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Kirin. As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears. The blood of battle? If it's that big of a problem, why don't you head on down now? Won't do anything, I promise. No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now, make haste, so that we may leave here soon. Oh, and one more thing. What now? Your victory the other day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time, my insight shall reveal the absolute truth. So brace yourself for a defeat most bitter, lawyer. I will. Now, can I get on with my investigation? As long as you know where you stand. I better hurry up and poke around for clues before she changes her mind. Gonna change your mind immediately, aren't you? Look, a badge. What is that badge you bear? The sunflower pin. They're quite popular in my country. It is rather cute, I must say. Actually, it's just my attorney's badge. Oh? So you mean it would have actually been worth more as a cheap accessory? My profession is worth more than $1.12, you know. I get paid the big bucks, even though nobody's paid me and it's all been charity work. That is a book from your land, is it not? Yes, it's a guidebook about Kirin that was written by people back home. Oh, so there are people in your land who know of our fair kingdom. Then I imagine I must say something about me in there, correct? Actually, yes. As the dance of devotion is performed by an adorable little princess. How dare they write me as though I were a child? Hey, I'm just reading what it says. Though she does seem secretly pleased. Adama for your thoughts? Get that thing away from me. Alright, I'll just put it away then. Who told you to put it away? How am I to inspect it if you do that? Keep it out! Put it away! I wish she'd make up her mind. It is! It is! What a dreadful way to die. Did you know the High Priest, your benevolence? Yes. He was a pious priest of Kirinism. As such, he had the trust of the entire kingdom. The entire kingdom? Really? Yes. And what do you know of faith and trust? You, who can never hope to match his virtue. It is like comparing the moon to a pebble, or the sea to a pebble. A pebble. How this suddenly become a game of pin the diss on the lawyer? Well, since we're talking to the brattiest princess alive. Bird. Let's take a closer look, shall we? I thought this was a carpet. It's not. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna look around real quick. Amazing wall painting. This is Lady Kira. Yeah, slow reveal. Do you see the red mark upon her brow? That is the character for death in Kirinese. It is a mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning. Trying to cool it. Interesting. to think of it. You have marks on your face, Your Benevolence. So did the High Priest.
The High Priest marks are those of a monk, while mine are of a royal priestess. All members of
Clergy.
All members of Curanus clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at Temple.
So it's kind of like a national ID registry, huh? Arrest autopsy report, update in the court record. A weapon in her hand?
Yes, it is Lady Kira's dagger. Very same one used in the rite. It is made to resemble a warbed. The bird Lady Kira fashioned herself after.
That dagger is the weapon that took the High Priest's life.
If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask.
I get the feeling she's going to be super relevant to this case. I should definitely ask the princess for more details later. Okay, give me a sec, Brat. Let me look around. Nothing particularly interesting here. There is a... I was gonna say there's a shiny, but that's not shiny. This mountain face is like a towering wall. There are characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean.
There is a prison at the apex of this mountain.
Prison? Way up there?
It is said that Lady Kira laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits.
Feeling queasy just thinking about being all the way up here. All the way up there. The fact that it's a prison just makes it worse. Aim? What do you mean aim? I was aiming, it's just... drifty. The lantern. And it's still lit?
Of course it is. The sacred flames in the 4 lanterns here are burned for centuries.
One of them looks broken.
Anyone who extinguishes even one of them will be put to death immediately.
So that's why they outfit with glass wind guards. Still, I better keep my distance. Just in case. The moon and these lanterns were the only sources of light up here that night.
The rite is performed by the light of the full moon because moonlight is a purifying force.
See.
No touching.
I wasn't going to. They say there's an escaped convict to the north. Are we north of the prison? That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. Better take a closer look when I'm in a better spot. How is this not a better spot? I can see it's broken and that one of the things are out and she's gonna probably blame me and try to kill me. Rock. This rock must have fallen from higher up on the mountain. Like the perfect perch for taking a peek over the curtain. Well, up I go. Wow, what an incredible view. It almost boggles the mind.
Get down from there this instant.
Right, sorry. I'll be right down. Looks like the air sanctum is just slightly higher up in the mountain top of that mountain. I guess that confirms that the stairs from the Plaza of Devotion are the only way up here. The only way down. I think I better get a closer look. Okay, first off, nothing particularly interesting. Really not... Don't say anything, don't say anything. There's no snow here. Of course, yeah. You click on the actual patch of dirt that doesn't have snow and you say nothing. There's nothing interesting. But then you click on the snow and then there's something. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the rite?
The day before the rite, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza of Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost. Must be the elevation. It wasn't all that cold back in town, as I recall. Huh. Candle's not out. This lantern is damaged. The wind guard is completely broken. Damaged? Was this your doing? I knew you were gonna blame me. No! I didn't even touch it! Then perhaps a falling rock struck it. I will request that be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored. I'll be back to take a look. You'll see. I thought this wasn't open. The snow was has obviously been cleared away here, and the lantern is broken. I still have that camera I brought to take pictures of my trip. I should snap one of this area here, just in case. Inner sanctum photo added to the court record. Yes, take a picture of this, not the crime scene. Nothing else particularly interesting here. That space, clearly. Yeah, nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Not even... I forgot about that! Scare the heck out of me! I thought I broke something. I was gonna say Kool-Aid. I didn't even hear what you said. That's how freaked out I was. Why did I... Why did I make it that noise? It sounds like I thought the prison was letting out. Scare the heck out of me. I thought I broke something. Why is this covered now? What is that? During the rite, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery. Ritual curtain added to the court record. Huh. I think somebody might have escaped using, prayers. They had nothing but prayers. Did they really stitch it together like that? The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world. Oh, so their sanctum is like her private bathroom. Indeed. So see it to it that you keep it clean. Oh, I had a heart attack. This flap in the Serax is the ritual curtain's door, but that's about it. Okay. Eek! What was that shrill scream for just now? It's just... I'm afraid of heights. Can you put it back down? I didn't notice it as I was climbing up, but now that I can see all the way down... Guess that flight of stairs from the Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up or down. Ever notice this? You notice this, buddy? Notice this? Something hanging off the ritual's curtain here. There. Here. Look like prayer flags down to the Plaza of Devotion. Except they are arranged like no prayer flags I have ever seen. Oh, so? All of these flags have been sewn together. Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now. There is something written on a piece of it. Donated by To Rusted Me. It seems this piece is from a donation Abbot Igni made at some point. Sanctum prayer flags added to the court record. Well, what is it? That's my question. What is it exactly? Okay. Let's finally take a look at what's going on. Let's take a closer look, shall we? At the Kool-Aid I thought was, a carpet. A blood-stained scrap of paper. Like some kind of note or letter, perhaps. It's written in Kiranese, so I can't read a lick. Let me see that. Once the flame is lit, then... will be. It's simply impossible to read. Wait.
What is it?
The stamp in the lower right. It's the mark of those insurgents. The Defiant Dragons.
The rebel group? What's it doing here? Is there some kind of connection between the High Priest and the rebels? Bloodstained letter added to the court record. Can we go to the prison that's above? Bloody bird.
Whoa! This is blood. This is the statue of a warbird, the bird of which Lady Kira based her appearance.
All this blood is from the High Priest, huh? Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts.
He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death. May his soul rest in peace.
Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force. No way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow. Oh, you don't know that, considering you probably have a concussion from the multiple times she's given you a blow to the head. Hey, isn't that Lady Kira, the Lady Kira robe?
Oh, Holy Mother! Lady Kira's robe is...
I know how you feel, but we should leave it as is to preserve the crime scene.
You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore.
It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing should be this good after a few hundred years.
Enough. If I say that it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe. That foul murderer shall not get away with this.
It is tough to see a piece of history sloppily tossed on the ground like this, though. It looks like it's been mended a number of times. Robe kind of smells...
How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that?
No! I meant to say it smells like incense.
Oh, I see. The scent you detected is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense.
If this still smells like incense now, that must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. I've been avoiding the blood water. It's been stained red by the High Priest's blood.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return.
What's that from?
An old legend.
Wait, that mean the rebel hunting Lady Kira is in the newspaper is the real deal? Nah, that's crazy talk. People will still believe it. Looks like that about does it for the series. Hey! Hey! What are you talking about? Let's take a closer look, shall we? Okay, I see what you're talking about. Am I missing something? Are we done, or am I missing something?
All that.
Well, this is done. I can look at it from this angle. Statue of a bird. Guess I'll take a closer look at it. What's up with its eyes? Look! The bird's missing its eye. I feel sorry for the poor fella.
Are you the one who took it?
Of course not! And I'm right here, standing next to you. You would have seen me try to slide something into my pocket.
The statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I shall ask my mother to have it repaired.
No wonder there are no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I were always treated like this. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here. What is the eye supposed to even look like? Wait, him saying that, does that mean I've looked at everything I can look at? Seems like it. What's the eye look like? Oh, it's like a gym, right? Okay, I see. Inner sanctum. Did you tell me about this place, your benevolence? I have nothing to say to you, lawyer. Is that because you don't actually know much about it? You ill-mannered. I am the crown princess of Kirin. There is nothing I do not know. Nayan. Nana. Whoa, where'd she come from? As soon as she heard her name, she came running up the stairs, that's for sure. Hey, no cheating. Silence, barbed head. Nana's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion. What is she? Your pocket internet? That's a phone. This spring is where Lady Kira came to cleanse her body of the blood of battle. Day's purification rite is a ceremony that traces origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Kira's robe in this sacred water lends one courage for the next battle. I see. Thank you for the excellent explanation. Commoners are normally barred from here, except for the day of the rite. Who normally controls the access to this place? The High Priest and his family are responsible for that. The High Priest and his family, huh? 1 second. I present evidence to you before you go accusing me of fabricating it. Nope, nothing about it. No damas for me. A dama for your thought? But I want a dama. No, I'll give you a dama if you'll just tell me something. I'll give you a dama. Don't you want a dama? I turned on auto again. Gosh dang it. A dama for your thoughts? No dama? No dama for you. Okay. The High Priest family. Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family? Abbot Inli lived with his wife and his disciple, Acolyte Praise a lot. Praise a lot. Okay. Young man the couple took in their home upon finding him near kingdom's border. Speaking of his wife, isn't she the one who usually plays the role of Lady Kira? Yes. As she is with child, the role was appointed to someone else. The killer no doubt offered to stand in, as she saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest. No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked me to stand in. Then that braggart. Braggart? Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications. I'm really not sure how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then? Did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant on the Holy Mother, the role in Lady Kira is forbidden to me. For those descended of Her Holiness must not defile their bodies with the blood of battle. Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? I should probably talk with the High Priest's wife and Acolyte Zealot later too. Well, I know where Aang is. Lady Kira. So could you tell me more about this Lady Kira? As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable. Well, all I'm hoping is that you give me something shorter than 2 hours that that Ahlbi was gonna tell me. Whatever happened to you need to ask, but you need to ask. Nana. Of course. Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister. But unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with the dagger. Dagger? Well, this became relevant fast. The Holy Mother guides our souls in Lady Kira.
keeps the peace with her dagger. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people. She cloaked herself in a sacred battle robe, concealed her face as her sister did.
Okay, but who was she fighting against?
Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. For our enemy now is the Defiant Dragons, led by the insurgent Daruk.
So Lady Kira played a role akin to the police, huh? So what's with the bird imagery?
Lady Kira's robe is fashioned in the likeness of a warbird. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Kirin.
I see. And what about the recent rebel hunter, Lady Kira? Who do you think she is?
I have heard about her. I have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante, or more precisely, a patriot.
Patriot? Even Princess Rayfa doesn't know the true identity of the rebel hunter. Rebel, yes. Rebel hunter, huh? Alright, all good, Violet. Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! Your birthday today! Everybody say hooray! Second your birthday cake, it's your birthday today. That about does it for the inner sanctum. I should probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. I don't even know if Violet is here. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. Hi. I'ma go now? I'ma leave? Bye? Plaza of Devotion. May 10th. Plaza of Devotion. Oh, they're still praying.
The religious devotion of our people is the pride of our kingdom. Come what may, they will continue to pray until tomorrow afternoon.
Well, I will say this level of devotion is certainly to be respected. How to find Emma? Hi! You there. Wait. Who are you? You there. Wait. I want to ask you something. Okay. Woolly mammoth. Bigfoot man. You know me. And do I know you? Well, I'm Phoenix. Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer. No! I want to know if you know who I am. Huh? Larry? How should I know? I've never seen you before. Guy's acting really strange. Wonder if he has amnesia or something. I should talk to him a little more, just in case he's connected to this case somehow. Larry? Is it you? Larry? Have you grown out your hair? Larry? Who are you? Are you having trouble remembering who you are? I'm sorry if I offended you. Are you eating lizards? Whew, I thought he was going to pull a weapon on me. Why are you eating so many salamanders? Specifically how many will you eat? You're not even swallowing. You're just filling your mouth. You're becoming a chipmunk. Are your cheeks actually growing the more you're eating? Where are these sticks even? You're hitting the mugs with your sticks. Stop it. This is very waste. How deep are your pockets? He's just pulling some sort of snack out one after another. It's salamanders! I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if it's something important.
Do you know this man or something, barbed head?
No, I just said I never met him before, didn't I? You Lady Kira? You know a Lady Kira. Then you are Kiranese, I take it. Maybe. Why are you eating so many Are they even cooked? I can't tell if the salamanders are cooked or not, or if that's just the color they are. Why are you eating so many salamanders? Why? It's so wasteful. You're throwing away the sticks. You're poking people's eyes out, man. Wait, are those lizards he's eating? You just now noticed? What? You want one? No thanks, I just ate. Oh, now I remember. Get a load of this. Are you hunkered down like that? Who are you? Well, no clue still. Why are you doing a crane? Why are you talking with one hand and twitching? Are you okay? Are you having a stroke? Well, what? I believe he suffers from a far more serious malady than mere memory loss. No good, huh? Guess I'll try something else. Probably show me your full face. What are you doing? Here you go. So, who was that man? What did he want, Barbed Head? I wish I knew. Hey, Mr. Wright! Heck, what now? Oh, it's Emma. I thought it was Ahlbi. What's wrong? I didn't surprise you that badly, did I? Oh no, it's nothing. I think I might have met your brother. I have no clue who it is. Actually, I've been looking for you. I wanted to tell you I investigated the crime scene. Hope it wasn't too much trouble getting my investigation of the inner sanctum approved. Oh, it was fine. Prosecutor Samadi gave his okay straight away. He seems like a rather fair-minded prosecutor. Said that you would probably give up once you saw the crime scene for yourself. That moving on before the trial began would be a smart thing to do. He must be feeling really confident about his case. Well, just so you know, I have no intention of giving up. I figured. That's why I prepared a little gift for you. I thought it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I wanted to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools. They were confiscated at the airport. What? Why do they have to go into my bag, of all things? Luminal testing fluid. That actually might come in handy. Also, I made a copy of the crime scene photo for you. Thanks. Well, this will definitely come in handy. So he was stabbed so forcefully it pushed him back and... Interesting. So this is what the High Priest's body looked like after the murder. I'll keep this along with the picture I took of the crime scene. Inner sanctum photo updated in the court record. Oh yeah! They're done questioning Maya. Really? I should go pay her a visit then. No. Poor Maya, she must be feeling pretty lonely. Let her stay alone, please! I should let her know that I'll be defending her too. Oh shoot! Look at the time. I have to get going. You sure seem busy. That's because his imperial holiness is a real slave driver. His imperial holiness? Let's cure Samadhi. He's like the world's hardest riddle wrapped in a flowy sash. I keep wondering if it's just a clash of cultures type of thing. A clash of cultures type of thing, you know? Like, he'll ask the most insane things of me without batting a single long eyelash of his. This prosecutor Samadhi sounds like he's used to holding some serious clout. Why did I have such bad luck with prosecutors? First, it was the Glimmer's fop. And now I'm finally rid of that grating, blind, bling-loving
Europhil, get this guy.
Bling-loathing Europhile. What? Who are you referring to with that one?
Oh no. No, I'm really going to be late. I'll probably make me listen to one of those really long sutras again. I'll see you later.
What were you talking about? Bling covered. He makes her listen to sutras? Sounds like Emma's got it pretty rough too.
She does not appreciate Prosecutor Samadi's sutra. What ingratitude. It appears that she too is lacking religious devotion.
I don't think that's what the problem is here. Besides, Emma's not even a Curaness. Why are you following me? Again? And I need to talk to Crazy Lot? Act like Zila is so focused on his prayers.
Is not such devotion worthy of accommodation? Still, he has not yet learned of the High Priest's death. When I think of how he will learn of it once his prayers are over.
Yeah, it does seem cruel, doesn't it? Can we wake him up now? Why do they have to keep praying? Still praying? Now that's really something.
It's called their absolute devotion to Lady Kira.
But you don't have to pray to her. But you don't have to pray to her, your benevolence?
Our customs dictate that I must never associate myself with Lady Kira in any way. Instead, it is my duty to offer my prayers and dance to the Holy Mother every day.
It must be tiring.
Why don't you try offering up a dance or two? I think you'll find it quite uplifting.
No, thanks. I'm good. I already threw my back out trying to pray. I don't need to try a dance. And who was crazy dude with mustache and eating lizards?
I think I would witness a lawyer being allowed to pass through the sacred gate.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't unless I had to. Those stairs were brutal to climb.
What's this? Do you even know how many monks would give their lives to pass through that gate? Be thankful for the great honor you have been afforded.
Yes, your benevolence. Yeesh, what did I say? What did I say? What if we go to Temple? Oh, you're just hanging out with me. What do you have to say about Jade Palace? I'm not a Curaness, but maybe if I prayed with all my might, my mother will help me. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I had to figure out how to solve this case myself. Look a little haggard in my reflection. Like the water's showing me how I feel on the inside. Wait, what am I doing? I have to stay strong, especially for Maya. No, not for Maya at all. Please let her die. Hear the monk's prayers all the way over here. Maybe the Holy Mother would answer mine if I slipped in with theirs. Here goes. Please let me save Maya Faye. Interested? Fine, we're going to it. I don't want to! Oh, it looks very different. Oh, I forgot we're in a different country. Why is there a bell? May 10th, Detention Center. There's no camera here either.
Nick! I knew you'd come.
Maya, she sure looks tired. Yay. How are you holding up? Please tell me terribly.
It wasn't me. But no one will believe me.
I have to admit, I'm still a bit in shock. Who'd have thought you'd get caught up in something like this? It's so far from home. But I'm going to defend you, so hang in there. We can do this if we work together.
This is all my fault. I mean, you came to Curing just to visit me. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and then this happens.
I haven't seen her this down in ages either.
Come on!
Remember who you're talking to. Besides, I thought you'd be used to being the usual suspect by now.
I guess you're right. And you've saved me each and every time.
Yep, so just tell me everything you can and let's go from there.
Barmthead, stop stalling and go straight to the matter of true import. We know she is the murderer. Therefore, it is time for her confession. Your benevolence! What brings the royal priestess to a place like this? I am watching over this lawyer to keep him from tampering with anything in this case. Now, out with it. Confess to your crime.
Please, your benevolence. Could you please take it down to notch or 3? Mia, please tell me what you can. I know this must be difficult, but anything you can remember might help.
Sure. Okay. Oh, hey! Congrats on getting your badge back, Nick!
Thanks, Mia. Now, can you go die, please? Security officer! Security officer, she's trying to attack the royal priestess! Can you shoot her, please, before she ends up killing the priestess? Can you kill the spirit medium, please? Security! Security!
Now you can go back to a life of basically bluffing the day away every day.
That's not exactly why I returned to the courtroom, you know.
Hey, that's mine!
Well, it was just sitting there in the temple's library, so Ahlbi sort of checked it out for me.
Hope it comes in handy then. Oh, by the way, the Mayan Library of Guidebooks has a $2 a day donation policy.
I will shoot you in the head before I pay you $2. Frick off. I guess Ahlbi's intrepidable spirit is contagious. Entrepreneurial.
There you go for saying things left and right again, as always. Sure takes me back to the good old days. Oh! Present something else, Nick!
If that's what you really want. At least it seemed to cheer her up a bit. I'm not meaning to cheer her up, I'm meaning to scar her.
I didn't kill the High Priest! I swear!
Of course you didn't. Oh, I accidentally turned off autoplay.
And why should I believe the words of an accused? But I really didn't kill him! If you don't believe me, then prepare to get an earful. From Nick.
What? Keep me out of this! Incident.
I didn't kill the High Priest. I wouldn't even dream of it. I mean, he always treated me so well. Ahlbi was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. He'd invite me over to his house whenever it was between training sessions. How could I ever kill someone like that?
He sounds like a really good person. I think I would have liked him.
It was so much fun. I got to enjoy meals with his family and everything. And his wife was a master of Kirinese cuisine. I've never eaten better in my life.
It's like they were her family, and a home away from home in this foreign land. It's been a source of comfort, what with being here for training all alone. I was hoping they starved her. But what?
Can't completely deny the charge either.
Huh?
As I suspected, Snake has shown her true colors at last.
Your benevolence, please! I'm trying to figure out what really happened here. So what do you mean you can't completely deny the charge?
Well, during the purification rites, I suddenly got really sleepy. The next thing I knew, a habit in me was, you know...
You suddenly got sleepy. So then, you didn't actually see the High Priest get murdered?
No, I didn't, but... if I was possessed by some crazed spirit while I was asleep, And what an excuse. How dare you pin your crime on another person's soul? Be honest. What you call training is but an extended vacation in reality. And that training here is simply for prestige. No! It's not like that at all!
Me. Guard, please shoot her! Why does that guard keep eyeballing me? I can't let him get to me. I can't let him get to me. Heck, he's doing it again! I didn't mean to do that. Why do I keep autoplaying?
A guard will come running if you ring that bell there.
Okay, let me ring it. Really? Let's put that to the test, shall we?
Oh, but they got really mad last time when I rang it for no reason. You could have told me that before I rang it!
Where's the guard? Where's the guard? It would have been funny if there was a guard that showed up. Peaceful tranquility. Nothing and no one here to bother me. Just me staring at an empty cell. The guard over there. But sadly, it all gets ruined with one button. One little push of one button. And it's all ruined. Tranquility, the intensive staring of the guard over there. All comes to an end when she appears. Frick you. Go away. Training.
I'm trained to become the master of the curing channeling technique. A neophyte practitioner such as you becoming a channeling master. I think not. The spiritual power required is beyond the means of an outsider like you.
Rafa seems to really hate fakers. But Maya does actually have the power to channel spirits. She'll let Rafa know. Your benevolence. I won't call Maya a neophyte because she can already
Wait, Nick!
What?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Why is she whispering all of a sudden?
I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick.
What? Why?
I'll explain later. Just keep it a secret for now, okay?
If you say so. If it gets you killed, I'm gonna spread it to the world. What's that all about?
What is all that whispering about over there?
Oh, it's nothing, really. I have to ask about this later when Princess Rafa's not around.
Oh, I almost forgot. Nick.
Yes?
How about Indy's murder? There was something I noticed that I thought strange.
Oh? What you noticed? What? So, what was it you noticed?
Well, you probably won't believe me, but...
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Okay, so you know that spring?
The spring? You mean the pool in front of the warbed statue?
Yes, that. The water in there was dark red. And when I say dark red, I mean blood red.
Oh, that? Yeah, I saw it too.
You did?
Yeah, the High Priest's blood turned it red.
What? No, that's not what I meant. The spring was red before he was killed.
What? Wait, so it was already red? Even before the High Priest was killed?
Yeah, I noticed it during the purification rite, just before I passed out. It's just like the ancient legend says.
The ancient legend.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes anyway. Hold on. Yes, there is a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that. But the water turns red this time thanks to the murder. The police investigation confirmed it. Perhaps your eyes were deceived by the lantern light reflected off of the water. I don't think that was it, though.
An ancient legend, huh? I wonder if it's connected to this murder somehow. Be a statement added to the court record.
Nick?
Yes?
So, actually, it's one more thing.
What's up with Maya? Keeps looking over at her benevolence, like she's worried that what Rachel will think. One more thing. What is this one more thing?
There's something I want to show you.
There is?
I found this at the Air Sanctum after I came to.
What is that? Is this a letter? It's in Kiranese.
See that stamp on the far left at the end of the letter? Does it look familiar?
This red stamp here.
That's the mark of Lady Kira.
Oh, right. It looks just like the mark on her forehead.
Lady Kira, you say? Let me see that. Why, this is...
What? What does it say?
Do not perform the rites. I know what you are planning, Lady Kira.
That sounds like a threat. Or a warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira was pressuring the High Priest to stop the rites. That might be the real reason why they wanted her to do it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, too. Nick, do you think...
Wait. First, there's that ancient legend.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return.
Now, there's also Lady Kira's warning. Plus, with the orbed dagger being eyed as the murder weapon. Don't tell me.
That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me the chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed the sacred robe or something.
Don't tell me. Actually believing that the real Lady Kira returned to kill the High Priest?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
Historical figures don't come back to life. I mean, give me a break.
But... You were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she's the real deal.
Yeah, yesterday. I wish I could keep on entertaining that fantasy too. But the fact is, we're dealing with a murder here. Thus, my days of dreaming have come to an end. I'm going to keep it real from now on. And you should too, Nick.
I thought you said I was the boring one because I was keeping it real. Frick you, go die. Go bother the guard until he shoots you.
Sorry. I've outgrown that stepladder argument we always have.
Right, I forgot about that. That was another thing I hate about you. We were always arguing over a ladder. I think you mean ladder, Maya. Keeping it real. So, what do you mean by keeping it real?
Oh, you know how someone is dressing up like Lady Kira and capturing rebels? Rebels, right?
Oh, you mean the rebel hunter, Lady Kira, in the papers?
Yeah, that one. I think that's who probably sent this warning. What nonsense is this? You dare to suggest that Ahlbi was slain by Lady Kira? You nincompoop! Eek! The rebel hunter is sure to be a vigilante who loves this kingdom. And it is that patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Kira. Such a patriot would never slay the High Priest.
I guess it's only natural for Princess Raitha to see it that way. Can't let it go at that.
Besides, why would such a vigilante want to stop the purification rite in the first place?
I haven't figured that one out yet.
I rest my case.
Still, if this rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason, he might have killed the High Priest after he ignored their warning.
You big dummy! You can't fool me! It was you who forged that warning letter! You were trying to shed your guilt onto our utmost sacred Lady Kira. Admit it. No! I never do such a thing!
How now, your benevolence? Let's try to remain rational about this. Maya, did you show that letter to the police?
No. I was afraid that would anger everybody needlessly. So I was waiting to show it to you, Nick.
And judging by her benevolence reaction, I'd say Maya was right to be worried. Wait, what are what? A number of places on the letter where there are holes in a row. He's supposed to be some sort of message too. Not that we'll be finding out anytime soon, I suspect. And Kira's warning added to the court record. Alright, accused. Wrap it up.
I guess they have more questions for me.
Yeah, at least I have a better idea of what we're up against now.
Nick? There's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time.
What are you talking about?
It's just, you know, they had a Defense Culpability Act here in Curine, right? Well, if I'm found guilty, you'll be charged with abetting a crime. A criminal.
Yep, I'm fine with that. Okay, go ahead. Go die alone. Maya, thanks for thinking of me, but don't worry, Maya. Pull through this together somehow. We always have, haven't we?
Yeah. We're not in Kansas anymore, you know?
True. I've been through one trial here already. I know what I'm getting myself into. We're going to win this one, no matter what. Because I believe in your innocence.
Yeah, I know. You've always won because of your faith in me.
That's right. So it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express.
Thank you, Nick.
Well,
I'll see you later.
bye. Oh, hi.
Bravdo will not save you tomorrow. And by then, it will be too late to ask for mercy.
We're going to beat this charge. You'll see.
I don't care to understand every single word that was spoken. But I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know what the Freedom Express refers to.
Of course I know! Do not presume to know what I do not know!
I'm no closer to understanding why someone would want the High Priest dead. But given the use of the warped dagger and the existence of the warning letter, I'd say the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira is the real prime suspect. Might help if I knew a little more about this modern-day Lady Kira. Wonder if anyone has any info on them. Maybe the first thing I should do is go someplace where locals like to gather. Locals like to gather in the bazaar, apparently. We go to Temple. Anyone here? Nope, just you. How are you doing, your brightness? How are you gonna fare in this peasant town? May 10th, Curine Bazaar. Guess the bazaar is as good a place to start as any. Who should I? What are you doing?
I see. That's what a Freedom Express is.
Consulting her pocket internet again, I see.
Mr. Wright!
That sounds like...
Is Miss Mia okay? I believe her, Mr. Wright. I know she didn't do it! Do you now, boy? Palaka! Your benevolence! You mustn't trust in lawyers, you. Are you not the accused from the last trial? Oh,
What's wrong, Ahlbi?
Your benevolence speaks with the, You may speak in the vernacular, little monk. Now, what is your name? Yes, your benevolence! I'll be your god! God, your benevolence. Know this, Ahlbi. Your soul is only as clean or filthy as the company you keep.
I wish you'd stop insinuating that all lawyers are trash.
Please forgive me, your benevolence! But Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man. And I trust him as a lawyer! What's this? I'm sorry! Forgive my insolence! If a common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers, it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day. Oh. Mr. Wright! Her benevolence has sunk into the ground! She must really feel responsible for what happened in the court that day. Let's give her some breathing room for now. I'm sure she'll be back on her feet in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Of course not! I'm always glad to help!
Hi, how are you? So that's a warbed. Warbed.
Allow me to explain. This bird is known as a warbed. It's only found here in Kurin.
Oh, right. The bird lady Kira based herself on. Really beautiful bird. Tourists must love it.
They usually do. There's just one thing about it that's kind of hit or miss. Its unusual cry drives children to tears. It can even make some adults collapse in fear.
Maybe they should keep such a fearsome creature in a less crowded area. What's its cry? Hey, Ahlbi, what's this cow-like animal? It's an ox. It's an ox.
It's a yak!
Oh, I was closer than Phoenix.
They carry heavy loads and provide milk. They're indispensable partners in our daily lives.
Interesting. Hey, they're kind of cute up close.
Oh, and they are also prized for their meat. You know, the meat you enjoyed so much last night?
Oh, partner must mean something else to them. Something else here. Interesting. Look at all these vegetables.
Let's see. There's Gaipem, Honoru, and Zabas. And they're all freshly picked this morning.
Never heard of any of them. Maybe I'll buy some to see what they taste like. Want some too, Ahlbi? My treat.
Really? Thank you, sir. I'll take some of this, and this. Oh, and this one too.
Ahlbi, quite a lot you've got there already, don't you think?
But this is barely enough for a side dish.
I hope I brought enough money. What do you make? Oh, dang it! Dang it! I clicked on the lady because I thought she was... Okay. Yeah, I get it. Not enough for a side dish. A manhole. Guess they have a sewer system here in Kurin. Kurinese Ninja Turtles? What am I thinking? Of course they do! That was ignorant of me. The poster. Like some kind of Kurinese superhero. Why do all superheroes look the same regardless of where they come from? No clue.
This is a really popular bun shop here in Kurin.
Oh, you even smell Magatama. You even sell Magatama. And let's see. One Magatama, 15 damas. Wait a second. Ahlbi, are you selling them for 20 damas apiece?
The extra 5 damas is the service fee.
He's quite the shrewd businessman. Gate to Temple. Up to the Jade Palace. At the top of those stairs is my home away from home. Looking at them is making my back ache. Oh, got something. Can't read the sign, but it looks like a souvenir shop. Too bad I don't have time to do some shopping right now. But let's stop by here before I go back home. I'm sure everyone's expecting something, especially Trucy. Of course Trucy is expecting something. Spoil people too much, Phoenix. Get the same diamond as on your forehead that the princess does. Does the diamond mean age? The rebel hunter. So, what have you heard about the rebel hunter that was in the newspaper?
Everyone's overjoyed at her appearance. They say she's the modern-day Lady Kira.
So they're treating this rebel hunter like a mysterious protector of the people, huh?
People have been on edge recently. What with the jailbreak and stuff. Sure hope they catch the escaped prisoner soon.
Escaped prisoner?
Yes, he's one of the vicious rebels that Lady Kira had captured.
There's a hardened criminal on the loose. This is bad news.
Yes, but the modern-day Lady Kira is also super amazing. I mean, she takes down big, scary rebels all by herself.
Yeah, that's not exactly something just anyone can do. Someone that's strong. Could have easily overpowered and killed the high priest. And what about the escaped prisoner, Ahlbi? So, what's the escaped prisoner supposed to be like?
See, he's a vicious fiend who serves as Daruk's right-hand man.
Daruk? And the leader of the rebel group?
Yes. EP serves the dreadful master of the Defiant Dragons. Say the prisoner is a former soldier and that he wields a big, scary knife. Or has it, he's a cold-blooded killer to boot.
Sounds like a really dangerous man.
Yes. Still can't find him, even after an exhaustive search.
Wait. About a prison. There is a prison at the apex of this mountain. A prison? Way up there? Prison is at the top of the Inner Sanctum's mountain, right?
He even break out. Who knows? Supposedly did it without any tools to speak of, too. Say he must have fallen to his death. Personally, I'd like to believe he did. Otherwise, something like that terrible incident might happen again.
Terrible incident? What terrible incident? What was that about a terrible incident, Ahlbi?
It happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated. And it was the rebel leader Daruk who did it.
The previous queen was assassinated. That's kind of unsettling.
Oh, it was the terrible deed of a heinous sinner. I mean, to take the life of such a gentle queen. Only someone with a dark, defiled soul would have done that.
Really take their queen seriously here. Like god-worshipping level serious. It really would take someone pretty bold and blasphemous to assassinate one.
Those defiant dragon rebels are not afraid to do anything to accomplish their goals. That's why, with the escaped prisoner on the loose, who knows who might be killed next?
That's why the people of Kirin aren't so afraid of the escapee. Salamander dude that was calling Larry be the escapee. And why they went to the rebel hunter to take him out along with the other rebels. So, is there anything else you can tell me about the rebel hunter Lady Kira, Ahlbi?
I was just thinking there was something else, but it wasn't. Oh yeah! Here!
What is it?
Sadhu found it! Why, that's the morbid arrow.
Feeling better now, your benevolence? Your brattiness?
This is no time to be feeling sorry for myself, for I am the crown princess of Kirin. Now, let me see that boy. Yes, your benevolence! It looks very much like one of the legendary weapons like Kira once used in battle.
A three-pronged arrow. I swear I've seen something resembling that arrowhead recently. Oh, maybe the, warning note? Where did Sado find it, Ahlbi?
Near Abba Inmi's house.
Near the victim's house, huh? Something tells me I better look into this. Warbed, arrow added to the court record. Ahlbi, can I ask you to take me to the high priest house?
Yes, of course!
I had to think of it. He was married, wasn't he? His wife is one. the one who usually plays the part of Lady Kira in the purification rites. Should probably talk to her too. So, the bird over there is a warbed, right? Yes, but they're endangered now. I wonder how many of them were killed to make this arrow. Oh, would you like me to explain, sir? No, that's okay. You look so sad. Wait, is this arrow actually made out of warbed? I thought he was Larry! High Priest home. Who are you? Who are you? May 10th. High Priest's house. This is where the High Priest lived. Wait a minute. Where they brought me when my back gave out. The woman in front of that altar. She must be the High Priest's wife. I look at bounty? Who has a 3,000 Dama bounty? Is it 3,000 or 3 million? I can't tell. Either 3,000 or a 3 million bounty. It's probably 3 million. Yeesh, $3 million for one man. Who's that? Can't look at it because the game wants me to look at you first. I'm more interested in the pain seat. Excuse me. Oh, hi. You look tired. Believe. Believe in me! Oh, that's your name, isn't it? Believe in me! Believe in me. Believe. Yes? May I help you? I was hoping to speak with the High Priest's wife. Are you her? Please forgive the intrusion, Lady Believe. Oh my. Your benevolence. Please, be at ease. What a terrible time this must be for you. I owe much to your husband. I have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss. You honor me with your kind words. Look, dear, the royal priestess has come to visit us. Oh, you're wearing a veil. That's what's going on there. I was very confused why you had a sun box on your face. Yes. What's that? Oh, of course. She's talking with his feudal picture? My husband, too, is delighted that the royal priestess has graced us with her presence. You can speak with Abbot in me. No, I don't possess the power to speak with the dead, but I can feel his presence. That? Oh, that can wait till later, dear. Oh, so you're just insane. She's definitely speaking with him. Your benevolence. What is it that brings you to my humble abode? This lawyer is investigating your husband's death, and I am watching him to ensure he does not tamper with any of the evidence. I know this must be difficult, but can I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen under suspicion, you see. Friend of yours. So then, you must be Mia's friend from the States. Correct. That's right. I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Isn't that right, dear? Yes, I know. Abbot Imni and his wife are one of the closest and most loving couples in Kirin. If she is not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further. Did lose the love of her life. It'd be incredibly insensitive for me to force answers out of her right now. I need to talk to her if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus there's the warbed arrow that Ahlbi found near the house. Too much I need to find out for me to leave just yet. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while? Barthead, have you not been listening to a word I said? Look, your benevolence. Sorry for her loss, but I'm running out of time. So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind. Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes. I know. No, don't. Not in front of the royal priestess. You would excuse me. Well, what the heck was they even talking about? I don't know. Bye. You have poured salt on her wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so despised. I was just trying to help Mia's case. I didn't mean to hurt Miss Inme. Could it be that you actually possess conscience? Of course I do! But I'm also desperate for information. So, what do you plan to do now? Pass the time by looking around the room, I guess, and see if she changes her mind. Just see that you do not touch anything you should not. Guess I should watch what I touch then. Just in case Princess Rafa gets mad at me. Why are you still following me, you brat? Why is that warning letter comprised of paper cutouts? Probably because the author wanted to hide their identity. Not a common technique these days, but with the spread of computers and printers. We have such modern conveniences here in Kirin too. I'm sure you do. If they've ever actually seen any of them. That is the warband arrow. I don't see the connection between this arrow and the warband, though. The feathers of a warband were used in its fletching. And its design was also inspired by the official bird of Kirin. Wow. You were able to explain all that without Nana. What did you say? Nothing. Never mind. Did I ever keep my big mouth shut? Okay. Now let's look around. What is up with seat? It's that scary looking spiky thing. It is a floor cushion for hiding a petitioner's mental focus. Your ignorance astounds me. There is not a soul in Kirin who would not recognize this. A floor cushion? You mean you're supposed to sit on this? How else would you suggest it to be used? Looks like a torture device to me. What is this picture? Magnificent altar. Of course it is magnificent. It is for the Holy Mother, after all. The Holy Mother? Is she the faceless figure there? Oh, I thought that was because we were so far away. Such insolence. How do you not know who Her Holiness is on sight? Do you seek to cross over into the Twilight Realm right this instant? Sorry! It won't happen again! This is why lawyers are so despised. I'm a foreigner too! Now listen well. Depicting Her Holiness's face is the greatest taboo in all of Kirinism. There are none alive today who know what her face really looks like. And that includes the members of the royal family. Wow. Now there's an unusual custom. It's gotta be one heck of a secret if even the royal family can't know what she looks like. Pictures. Isn't this just that Justice Minister I met? But who's that woman in the picture next to him? She looks really important. Should she be the Queen of Kirin? Okay. Not gonna say it out loud, apparently. A poster of the mountains? Oh, the Inner Sanctum Mountain is featured against those those other towering peaks? Those peakful mountains are known as the Roof of Kirin. Ah, I see they even include Mount Pony Pony in that poster. Mount Pony Pony? Is that the smaller peak to the left? Known as the Little Sanctum, it is just west of the Inner Sanctum. Is it not also beautiful? I suppose a lawyer with a defiled soul such as you could not perceive such beauty. No, that's not true. I think it's absolutely stunning. Mountain range poster added to the court record. The 12-foot difference between them, apparently. Okay. That looks important, that looks important, and the thing in trash can looks important. What doesn't look important? Okay. Why is it funny I called them later? This a piece of art of some sort? What a beautiful orb. Is something the matter? Barted, take one step back. Okay, done. Did you spot something? Yes, your dismal reflection. Was ruining the orb's beauty. Did you have to put it like that, your benevolence? I was hoping for the picture frame, thank you very much, not the orb. Steel samurai patch on his bag. Guess the bag must be Maya's. Probably left it here while she was performing the rites. This game looks kind of like checkers or chess. You mean to say you have never heard of Pachudamala? I have heard people describe it as Kuren's chess. But two players take turns moving their pieces in a bid to capture the other's king? Not quite. In Pachudamala, Reva? Catch them all? Is that really the name of your game? Catch them all, really? In Catch them all, the object is the utter annihilation of your opponent. Furthermore, each piece has a special move that can only be used once per game. Special moves? Sounds like a game right up Maya's alley. Of course it is. But catch them all? Really? Catch them all, yes. Oh, it's a wanted poster for the rebel escapee everyone's talking about. Let me see that. That's our ball. That's our ball! That's our ball! Our ball. You remember the insurgent leadership and former paratrooper of a... Paratrooper? The prayers was a parachute. Foreign land. Wanted for crimes against the kingdom, considered armed and dangerous. It was 3 million. He was an ex-military, huh? His appearance alone exudes menace. It must be captured at once. Wanted poster added to the court record. Mentions of a sizable reward. Is something wrong? The bounty is 3 million damas. Money that comes out of people's tax payments. I shall have it lowered to about 1 million damas. Seem unexpectedly concerned with the people's welfare. Unexpectedly? How rude. Dana has always taught me the kingdoms that do not value their people come to ruin. As crown princess, it is only natural that I care for my people. How about sending some of that kindness this way? Well, I suppose I could. If you quit being a lawyer and paid taxes to our kingdom, that is. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Looks like a waste wastebasket. Hey, there's an envelope sticking out. 3 holes in the row near the top. Now, where have I seen holes like these before? Scrounging around in other people's garbage like some stray dog. Or a pitiful creature indeed. What does it say here? Say what you will, but I've got a job to do. It says, to the High Priest. You cannot even read it. You cannot even read. You're even more pitiful than I had thought. Thanks, and I'll keep your words of wisdom in mind, your benevolence. Guess I should have studied some Curanese before I came. The envelope was addressed to the High Priest, huh? Empty. Oh, there's something about it. I better hang on to it. Envelope added to the court record. Everything? It looks like everything. Nothing else? Oh, TV. TV! What show is this? Scare the heck out of me, too. It is the Plumbed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. It is based on Lady Kira and is the #1 action hero shown in Kirin. The Plumbed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm? Hi. Yes, it is an entirely original show created right here in our kingdom. I'm not so sure about its originality given its overall look in the theme song. Is something the matter? I think it's based off of Samurai Warrior. Not Samurai Warrior. Steel Samurai? I was gonna call it Steel Warrior. Well, it's just we have an action hero show back home that's really similar to this. I'm guessing the show is why Mayo is so into Lady Kira. Honestly, the theme song is exactly the same as the one for Mayo's favorite show. Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Tokyo. Popular action hero series filmed right in LA. Yeah, I know about it. I remember the case. In a city known as Neo Tokyo, it pits the Steel Samurai in mortal combat against his nemesis, the evil magistrate. Right, Mayo's collected DVDs and merchandise from that series as long as I've known her, and I've apparently inherited it. I remember the stacks upon stacks of freaking Steel Samurai CDs. The Plumbed Punisher seems awfully similar to the Steel Samurai. The Plumbed Punisher originated here, in Kirin. It's that clear. Is that clear, Barted? Yes, your benevolence. Note to self. Never suggest that again. Lady Believe. Lady Believe has not made a change of heart. Has not had a change of heart and is simply waiting. Shall not change that. Can't we wait just a little longer? Wonder if she'll ever open up. Oh, you're still here. Lady Believe. Miss Inme. Do you think you're ready to talk? Okay with you, dear. Yes. Yes, I will let him know. Lady Believe, you don't have to speak to this lawyer if it is not your wish. No, quite alright. My husband were still with us. Much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak on such matters, but if it would help to find the truth, then ask whatever you may. Okay. I'll take you up on your generous offer. Trying to make a voice sound like they're faking a male voice when I can do a male voice is kind of difficult. Wait, did Miss Inme call herself lovely just now? Well, whatever you're waiting for. Whatever are you waiting for? Ask your questions quickly, so your departure may not just as swift. Yes, of course. Hi. How are you? Badge. What is that badge for? It's the attorney's badge used in my country. Yes. I agree, dear. My husband says I should have nothing to do with lawyers. Not like we top the popularity charts back home, but come on. Can a lawyer get a break? Excuse me. Yes, dear. That's right. She's so focused on her husband, she couldn't care less about this. My husband's barbed head. Do you not consider the consequences of your actions? Oh, sorry. That was pretty inconsiderate of me. I've done worse. Oh, so... You're kind of old, dear. Ben says he forgives you. Thank you. I understand that you're desperate, but do not cause my lovely wife undue pain. Why for you have angry picture of your husband with you? Why even take a picture of your angry husband? Do I make myself clear, dear lawyer? Yes, ma'am. I mean, sir. Care about anything? Oh, why? That is the escaped criminal. It was all of Kieran astir. When I think of how he might still be lurking about, so scared I can't sleep at night. I don't blame her, considering she just suddenly lost her husband. Yes? Really, dear. My husband said he would protect me if the escaped criminal shows up. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Protect you how? By protect, does she mean she'll pummel the escapee with her husband's portrait? I wish I thought of that. What's that picture over there? Why can't I look at it? I already searched here, but it never hurts to take another look around. Can't I look at... I want to look at this picture. It's catching my eye so much. I want to look at it, but I can't. Rust in me. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea why your husband might have been killed? Was he acting different or doing anything out of the ordinary lately? No, I don't recall anything of the... this is really difficult. Did anybody have a grudge against him? He was a kind man, and one of peace. Would never do anything that would cause someone to bear a grudge against him. Something tells me you lie. These are psyche locks. This means Miss Immi is trying to hide something from me. This is the Magatama Maya gave me all those years ago. Maya didn't give it to you! Pearl did! It has a really amazing power. It reacts when someone is hiding something. It allows me to see the psyche locks that are holding the person's mind shut. Whenever I see any. Maya to present the Magatama... Unlocking them all usually allows me to coax the truth out of someone. I know how this works. Come on. Let me at it. The High Priest. Psyche locks. They appeared when I asked her whether anyone held a grudge against her husband. It must mean that Miss Inmi thought of someone who just might have such a grudge. Let's just stir the pot a little and see what happens. Give me a second. Miss Inmi, I have an idea who your husband's real killer might be. That would be Maya, would not. No, of course not. It has to do with someone with a motive to kill him. This is who I believe had a reason to kill your husband, the escaped prisoner. I believe the escaped prisoner killed your husband. He probably thought your husband would get in the way of his escape plan. But were that the case, wouldn't Maya have been slain as well? Oh, you're right. Guess I better find someone else with a possible motive. You see, Maya must have been the killer. No, it had to have been someone else. This is who I believe had a reason to kill your husband. The rebel Daruk? The rebel leader Daruk killed your husband. He did it to stop the purification rites. He must despise Lady Kira for capturing his fellow insurgent. But were that the case, wouldn't he have slain Maya for playing the part of Lady Kira? Good point. Alright, so it wasn't Daruk. I have to think about who else might have had a motive. No, it had to have been someone else. Lady Kira. It was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. Everyone's talking about her. I know of what you speak. Really? Because she even made the front page up recently.
I am but a humble servant of Lady Kira. For what reason would she have to kill someone as insignificant as I?
Actually, I have something that just might show why Lady Kira would kill Abbot in me.
Take that!
This is a letter of warning from Lady Kira. Maya found it. It was in the inner sanctum, and only Maya and your husband were there at the time. This letter reached its intended recipient, your husband, the high priest, didn't it?
And how do you know Mia wasn't lying to you? I've never seen that letter before. I doubt my husband ever did either.
Sorry, but I have evidence that proves this warning was meant for your husband.
Take that!
What's that? An envelope addressed to the high priest. I found here in your home. The warning letter was delivered to your husband inside this, wasn't it?
What nonsense is this? How can you prove the warning was delivered in this envelope?
That would be some way to prove it. Wait a second. Don't the envelope and the warning letter have something in common? Yeah, the frickin' arrow. I think there just might be something that links the envelope to the warning letter.
There is?
Yes, and that proof is right here on the warning letter. This spot on the warning letter proves that it was delivered in that envelope. Maybe the fact of all of this?
Take that!
The 3 holes in the envelope are in the same shape and arrangement as the holes in the warning letter. If you fold the letter in thirds and place it in the envelope, the holes line up. As for what made the holes, I believe it was this.
Take that!
They were made by the Warbid Arrow, one of the weapons favored by Lady Kira. And the warning was folded in thirds, placed in the envelope addressed to the High Priest, and delivered to your husband on the points of this arrow. Unlock successful. It's very quiet. Why was that quiet? Trust in me. Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
I admit the warning was sent to my husband, but he was not an insurgent.
Then why did you keep it a secret?
Because the authorities might suspect him of being one if I hadn't.
I guess that makes sense. The rebel hunter was after him. I can see how people might at least suspect.
We are a Curanus kingdom. As such, rising up against the monarchy is the same as
blaspheming Curanism itself. Her husband was a devout priest of Curanism, and he feared that his good name would be tarnished if the warning went public. Yes, that makes sense, but is it the honest truth? What if the High Priest really was a rebel? The rebel hunter would have had a motive to kill him. Still. This just doesn't feel like the right time to ask her about it. The warning. Could you tell me a little more about the warning? It arrived about 3 days before the purification rite. When we woke the morning, it was already there by the side of her bed. It was by the side of your bed? Yes. And the whole house locked up tight. And yet, we managed to slip in. Oh, it was so frightening, wasn't it, dear? But you didn't contact the police? Because you didn't want them to suspect your husband of being a rebel? That's right. If only we had told the police, maybe Therese would still be alive today. Oh, lovely wife. No need to threat, my dear.
You also have one where he's crying. Is it raining in that one too?
My only regret is that I left you all alone. Barbed head. That is quite enough. Yes, you're probably right. Miss Inme, I'm sorry to have bothered you at such a difficult time. Silly. See if I have helped. Your benevolence. May you swiftly shine light upon the truth. Barbed head. You seem bent on casting suspicion upon Lady Kira. And by doing so, you seek to deflect the blame from the real killer, Maya Fey. That is the only logical conclusion. I'm in no position to disprove her at this point. Only I could find something to support my theory that the High Priest was a rebel. The only other person who might know more about Abbot Inme would be Maya. You might be done questioning her by now. Maybe I'll stop by the detention center. Oh, hi, Nana. What you doing, lady? My mother has said what? Seems I must go. Something happened? Yes. My mother has decreed that a rite shall be held for the High Priest's passing, and that she shall conduct the prayer of Lament therein. Lament. Her Eminence is so... Her Eminence has so decreed, has she? Oh, but she should not concern herself with a humble priest like my husband. No, it is only natural, considering his... meritorious service. The rite will be held at the palace. You are to accompany me there at once, believe. Thank you for your benevolence. My husband is most delayed too. How wonderful for you, Miss Inme. A direct decree from the Queen. It'd be quite an honor. Barbed head, you are coming as well. Huh? But I don't have much time left to investigate. As the one charged with monitoring you, must remain within my sight at all times. Besides, it will take but a moment. Now, come along. Arguing with the point will probably just make things worse for me. I better let her have her way this time. Oh, you let her have her way once, she's gonna do it again. May 10th. Garin Palace. Audience chambers. Audience chamber. Hi. Hello. Why am I here? Okay. Welcome, Lady Believe. Welcome, Lady Believe. There it is. So this is the Queen of Curin. What is wrong with you, Barbed Head? Show some respect. Huh? Oh, should I bow? Or prostrate myself? Prostrate? Prostrate? No. It's quite alright. No. Alright. Stay as you are. Mother. Your Eminence, I'd like to give my thanks to you. You honor both me and my husband. Simply deserves to be honored. Oh, but what a terribly trying time this must be for you, Lady Believe. May my prayer comfort your soul and that of your dearly departed husband. Nothing would please me more. Oh, Your Eminence. The words are wasted on my humble husband.
Now that's why I call it commanding presence.
So, you are the lawyer of whom my daughter speaks.
Yes, Your Eminence. I'm so very honored to make your noble acquaintanceship. I'm humbled to bask in your resplendence. Can I overdo it? I have no idea how to talk to a queen.
May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you. Now then, Lady Believe, let us go to the chamber of prayer. Rita, you are to accompany us too.
Yes, Mother. Am I meant to stay here alone? Wow, the queen is seriously something else. I'm alone? The prayer of Lamb, huh? I knew it was you. Hi! Don't see how that'll do any good. It's Justice Minister Inga. Who are you, buddy? Nice to see you again, Minister Inga. Again. Have we met? The Phoenix Rite. We met in the accused lobby the other day. Alright. Blue suit, jagged hair. You're that lawyer who brought my daughter down a peg or two. Your daughter? You're the king? Yeah, Rafa. He's Princess Rafa's father? So he's Queen Karen's husband? You plan on sticking your fat nose in this mess too. The accused is a good friend of mine. Like I said the last time, you better watch yourself, see. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? You want to question me? That would be great. Got balls for a lawyer. Guess I can play along a bit. But I got things to do, see. So, you'll have to talk while I work. I don't remember what voice I gave you, but okay. Well, what is your work? Smoking a cigar? Where do you get off sticking that thing in my face? Yeah, who you're dealing with. No, I very much remember now that you're apparently the king. Don't poke your nose where you don't belong. Or, do you want to spot my execution? No, I'm good. I better end this conversation now before I really rub him the wrong way. Well, I gotta see if he has something else to say. But I take no heed to your threats. I just want information. Information, please. Alright, that's all I have. Let's actually talk. This incident. I want to let you know that I'll be the defense lawyer on this case, too. You've been chewing on a stamp? You've been chewing on a stamp? I thought it was a cigar this entire time! Why have you chewing on a stamp? Well, don't say I didn't warn ya. You only won last time because that idiotic prosecutor filed false charges.
and you're back to chewing it. I thought it was a cigar this entire time, but now that I look at it closer, it is a freaking stamp. Why are you chewing on a stamp like it's a cigar? What the frick? I thought you'd been smoking! But it's gonna be different this time. I got Curran's top prosecutor on this one, see. I don't care who I go up against. I'm going to prove my client innocent. You haven't forgotten that little thing called the Defense Culpability Act, have you? Below this one, you will suffer the same fate as the accused. How could I forget? Lawyers are all the same. Shrug yourself till the DC Act comes down hard. Then you start begging and pleading for files. Really hard to watch, I tell ya. Well, I don't plan on letting it come to that. Defense Culpability Act. Were you the one who wrote the Defense Culpability Act? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. What's it to you? The way, as Justice Minister, I'm gonna enforce the thing. There is a way to counter the dirty tricks of your trade like falsified evidence. But it turned out to be quite handy. Efficient even. Handy? Efficient? Yeah, made my job real easy. Any goons who cross me or Garron administration are gonna get just what they deserve. Especially those real scum. You can get away with that here? Or watch your mouth, lawyer. I enforce the law in currency. Being that I'm the queen's husband, that makes me king. No. Pretty sure the queen is the boss around here. Go on, say what you're thinking so I can charge you of His Majesty. Heck, I can't get myself arrested now. Listen up, lawyer. You got a low crime rate and a populace that lives in peace. All thanks to the DC Act. So I don't want to hear any more lip about it. But I can't defend my client unless I can speak my mind. Yeah, even without the DC Act, the roofing has been certain scum buddies. Days are numbered. What's that supposed to mean? Let's just say, got a little trick up my sleeve. So watch if I were you. So watch if I were you. What kind of trick? What? Because you got a fine attitude. Like, well, one of them drag groups. Say what? Know what these are? No? What? Orders of execution. And you're not even reading them! You're not even reading them, you're just stamping them without caring! They really pile up if I start sliding off. What? Why so many executions? And tomorrow, I'll even have more work to do. Processing from your little friend. And if you really do defend her, I'll add one more to the pile for you. You don't seem all that busy, considering that you just stamp and send them off. But you're not stupid enough to waste your life on that criminal, are you? I'm gonna punch you in the face. Don't worry, I'll make sure to lighten your workload, Inga. But if there's an extra paper with an execution of Maya even after I finish the trial, please stamp it without looking at it. I won't give you a single execution order to sign tomorrow. I have returned, Barmed Head. Your benevolence. Are you done with the rite? Yes. It was performed flawlessly. Maybelline stayed behind to speak with Mother. I hope this will help ease her sorrow, even just a little. So, you have been speaking with my father? Yes, you could say that. My father is a great man. He works tirelessly to keep the peace in her kingdom. Kirin, as it stands today, owes everything to the efforts of my mother and my father. You should feel deeply honored. Under normal circumstances, they would have never spoken to so readily with a lawyer. Yes, of course. It seems Rafa doesn't know what her father is really like. Well, now that we're done here, let's go see if I can talk to Maya now. You understand how many people your father's killed? Oh, hi, Maya. Good, you look sad. Maya, May 10th, Detention Center.
Oh, it's you, Nick.
Maya, are you okay? The questioning wasn't too harsh, was it?
No, I'm alright. How about you? Making progress?
Well, I haven't found any conclusive evidence that can prove your innocence. I have a small lead.
Really?
But for right now, I'd like to ask you about the High Priest.
Sure, ask away. By the way, what's the princess doing with you still, Nick? Doesn't she have anything better to do?
Doesn't seem like it.
I heard that. How rude. Of course I have many other things I can be doing.
Then why don't you? Why don't you? Same thing. Why would Lady Kira want to stop the purification rites?
Oh! I know.
You do?
Yeah, because she's only got the one outfit and nothing to change into.
You think she'd have normal clothes for when she's not busy rebel hunting, Maya? High Priest. It's just a thought, but do you think the High Priest could have been a rebel?
A rebel? Why would you even think that?
Because if he was, then the rebel hunter Lady Kira would have had a motive to kill him.
What?
Uh-oh, Princess Rayfo overheard me.
What idiocy is this? I would deem me a rebel? It is beyond the pale. My mother has offered the prayer of lemon to his soul. That is the sort of person he was.
Alright. I was just raising the possibility.
I will not listen to such tomfoolery!
Are you gonna leave finally? Bye! She stormed out. Oh well, nothing we can do about that. Do you recall the High Priest doing anything suspicious?
Come to think of it, he seemed unusually restless during the rite. He kept glancing up at the sky, though I have no idea why.
He was restless and kept looking up at the sky. That doesn't really tell us much, does it? Anything else come to mind?
Sorry, that's about it.
Guess this is all I'm going to learn about the High Priest right now. Oh, but there is one thing I should follow up on.
I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick.
What? Why?
I'll, explain later.
With Princess Rayfo gone, this might be my only chance. With the guard apparently have Condon in his ears. Hey! Shoot her! Channeling. Yeah, about what you said earlier. Why can't you tell anyone you're able to channel spirits?
Oh, that! You know how the queens are also spirit mediums here?
I heard. It was kind of a shock at first, though.
Purinism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it.
See, so spirit channeling is a symbol of power and authority then, in that sense. You'll see why it would look bad if a nobody from another country would be able to do it too.
Spirit channeling in the Kirin tradition was developed from a Kirinist style that was brought to the US via Japan.
Hi, Violet! Happy birthday!
Seems like my clan's spiritual power is greater than that average Kirinese. Maybe a quirk due to how our styles diverged, but I don't really know.
The spirit channeling is a power possessed only by the queens in Kirin. Power that somehow made its way down the line to Maya. Guess that makes Queen Kira and Princess Rhea distant relatives of Maya's?
Anyway, it's not like there's some kind of rule about it. Just, I'd rather not have it become an issue or anything. That's why mediums who come here to train hide the fact that they can channel spirits.
I see. I had no idea it was so complicated.
Either way, training here is a must to fulfill the qualification needed to become the master.
And what is this qualification to become the master?
Be able to channel spirits of one's own volition and without fail every time. Like, remember how my spirit channeling was always hit or miss? Only ever succeeded about 30% of the time.
Yep. Yeah, and it was more like spirits possessed her as opposed to her channeling them. So you can do it every single time now, whenever you want.
Yep. At least, I think.
You think?
Well, I haven't actually tried channeling anyone since I completed my training here. But once I get back home, I plan on taking the final spirit medium test. I'll have to try channeling one spirit after another in a marathon channeling session.
Please die. Only those who pass the test are worthy of becoming the master, huh?
Yeah, but I know I can do it. I'm going to ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down.
Right. Pearl should be the master, honestly. Yeah, it warmed me up to the brat, really. I like Rafa definitely a lot more than Maya. I find her funny, and her ignorance and insolence is actually funny. Maya's the next big hope of Kirin Village. That's gotta be a lot of pressure. So, speaking of similarities, I've noticed another similarity between our countries besides spirit channeling. It's all shown on TV earlier that remind me of the Steel Samurai.
Oh, you must mean the Plunge Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Plunge Punisher.
So you've already seen the Plunge Punisher. You really don't miss a beat.
Actually, it was her benevolence who told me all about it.
There is not a single person in Kirin who does not know of it.
Oh, your benevolence. You're back.
As the royal priestess, I am charged with monitoring your movements.
Self-inflicted. You were not told to do this. You made it happen yourself.
So I have changed my mind. For in order to fulfill my duty, I must not avert my ears, not even from your blasphemous theories.
Her sense of duty is commemorable. But I wouldn't mind if she backed off a bit.
Great timing, your benevolence. There's actually something I wanted to show off to the both of you.
Show off? Yeah, sure seem excited all of a sudden.
Yep. Ta-da!
What's that?
It's an ultra-rare Plunge Punisher strap. There's only one of them in the whole world. It was specially made to promote the TV show. You're the owner of the strap?
Don't tell me. You're a Punisher fan too, your benevolence?
No, of course not. Only little children watch that show. I have no interest in such things.
Right.
No, I am telling the truth.
Sure, let's just leave it at that. So, how'd you get your hands on that, Maya?
I found a kindred spirit in a Plunge Punisher fan here in Kirin. It was all in an exchange of cultures transcending national borders.
By cultural exchange, you mean you swap TV show promo merchandise?
You bet! I traded my Steel Samurai watch for the strap. It's a super rare watch that plays the Steel Samurai theme song when the alarm goes off. My newfound Kirinese friend was so happy I got this one-of-a-kind strap in return.
I guess there are people like that wherever you go. Even here in Kirin.
Watch this! When you press the Magatama on her belt, it plays the show's theme song.
That sounds just like the Steel Samurai theme song.
What are you talking about? Can't you hear the folk instruments in the intro and the exact tones throughout? Plus, the Steel Samurai has Japanese taiko drums that go dak doon 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 in the intro.
On Punisher strap add to court record. Yeah, get it. Yeah, please. Right. Guess my earshirts aren't as good as yours.
Anyway, I had this amazing idea for a new show. The Plum Punisher versus the Steel Samurai. I'm going to totally go pitch it to some new TV stations when I get back home. It's going to be a huge hit. Right, your benevolence? I have no interest in such things.
Well, if nothing else, talking about the Plum Punisher has thankfully seemed to cheer Maya up a bit. Getting late. Try to get some sleep, okay, Maya? And leave tomorrow to me. Please die.
Okay. Thanks, Nick.
Okay, sudden disappearance too. I think I've covered just about everything. I'm gonna head back to the temple and go over everything I've learned so far. Hi. How are you? Keep pressing F when I don't mean to. I got this in exchange for a Steel Samurai watch. Pressing the Magatama on the belt plays the Plum Punisher theme song, which begins with some traditional Kirinese instruments. Mia says its exotic sounds makes it totally different, but it sounds exactly like the Steel Samurai theme song to me. You know, the dispute that the Plum Punisher is original can be settled if we examine when they came out. The Steel Samurai came out before the Plum Punisher, then the Plum Punisher is a ripoff. If the Plum Punisher came out before Steel Samurai, then it's the other way around. May 10th, Temple. Getting late. Won't be long till sundown.
Mr. Wright, your benevolence!
Are you done with your investigation for today? Pretty much. I thought I'd go over what I've learned so far. I'm getting better at guessing who's showing up. Here to join me?
Yes! Please, allow me to help!
Okay. First, we note that the High Priest received a warning 3 days ago. From someone claiming to be Lady Kira, and it told him not to perform the rites.
That's right! It was that rebel hunter! But what of it?
That's what I'm not sure of yet. Even Lady Kira wants to stop the rites.
If you could solve that mystery.
Right. I could figure out her motive for threatening the High Priest. Might be the break I need, but I don't know enough right now to act on that lead.
How unfortunate for you, Barted. Your only hope is pure speculation that shall not stand up in the Hall of Justice. You have no actual proof of Lady Kira's involvement in this crime, after all.
Yeah, the warning letter alone can't prove who killed the High Priest.
I'll give you one last chance to withdraw before you are charged under the DC Act. Your benevolence! While it is true you did not forge or suppress any evidence, that is perhaps a product of my careful monitoring of your every move.
I wasn't planning to do anything like that in the first place, Your Benevolence. But I am going to prove Maya's innocence within the confines of the law.
How can you be so sure you will?
Because of my undying faith in my clients. That is a lawyer's greatest weapon.
What nonsense. You have chosen to dig your own grave. When next we meet, it shall be in the Hall of Justice. As Royal Priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time, I will prove the insights I gleaned thereof are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial, and your last rites. Tomorrow shall end with you under the headsman's axe.
Of course it is. Tomorrow, I'll be defending Maya in that so-called Hall of Justice again. The whole seance thing makes trials here completely different from those back home. Plus, I don't have a shred of conclusive evidence. On the other hand, I've got plenty of confusion and anxiety to spare. I'll have to think of something. After all, I'm the only lawyer in all of Kirin. I have to do this. I will do this. I'll prove Maya's innocence if it's the last thing I do. And then I'll kill her. Be continued. Yeesh, the investigations go on longer, huh? In this one, at least. Is it only 1 day investigations, or do we actually get, like, multiple days investigating within this game? So far, it's only been 1 day. Oh, hi. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Here we go. He'll haunt us. He will haunt us.